It's the Fishman!
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Hot Toys Justice League AQUAMAN! So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have a nice image there of the Man of Aqua, Justice League, Aquaman. On this side of the box, we have Aquaman again, and the rest of the Justice League logo going on there. On this side of the box, Aquaman up top, Aquaman on the bottom, Justice League. On the back of the box, you can't save the world alone, with Aquaman's symbol being the one that is highlighted. Things and stuff, things and stuff and things. Warning, don't eat anything in this box that could be very bad for you. And we can slide off the slip cover here. And we have more Aquaman, and of course in here is where the figure sits. Hi! On the back of the box, you got the Aquaman symbol, and you have the credits for all the people responsible for the production of this figure, and that's basically it for the packaging. Then, moving right along, here we have the Man of Aqua, yes, Aquaman himself, as he appeared in the Justice League movie, and this is a quite nicely done figure in my opinion. But let's get in close here so we can take a look, not at his massive pecs, but at that face sculpt. You can see, it's a very nicely done face sculpt. I think it's a pretty good likeness there to Jason Momoa. And as always, the eyes are just creepy real looking. It's always a bit unsettling, but nicely done. You can see some nice detail and paintwork there in his beard, in his hair as well. He actually has 2 layers to his hair here. So you have one layer, you have a layer underneath it. So he has layers of hair going on there, which is pretty cool. And again, the hair, nicely detailed. And some nice paintwork going on, as you can see. Really nicely done. And the suit itself, the suit is just crazy, but very nicely done, very nicely painted, wonderfully detailed. Just looks so good. As always, you know, as Hot Toys does, they pay great attention to detail. You can see his little indentations and whatnot in the suit. Little wraps there around his hands. Aquaman symbol right there on the belt. It's also on the back as well. It's got an Aquaman like tramp stamp there. But again, the suit itself, really nicely done. The paintwork on this is just amazing in my opinion. Really cool. And his boots. And moving up the back, again, just way more detail. The Aqua booty going on there. You got the Aquaman tramp stamp going on. But again, look at all that detail. Look at that paintwork. The paintwork is amazing. Like, all this just really pops. Don't know how well that's coming across on camera, but it just looks amazing in hand. Yeah, really looks good. Now, articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint. You get a little bit of wiggly-waggly due to his hair. It is a bit hindered. You can rotate, again, due to his hair. It is a bit hindered, but you can get a decent range of movement. You can look up a bit. You can look down. Arms can do a full 360. They can move in and out. The shoulder pad itself is on this double hinge here, so it can move out of the way. It's also on a ball joint, so you kind of move that around if you want to. So that can move out of the way, so you can get your outward movement like so. You can just kind of sit that where you want. Shoulders themselves can kind of move up and down. A little bit of wiggle room in there as well. You have rotation, ratcheted rotation at the elbow itself. As far as elbow bend, you get about 90 degrees. And moving on down, you have wrist rotation as well as that hinge, which allows the hands to move inward and outward. So depending on how you have that oriented, you're going to have the hands going in pretty much whatever direction you want. You have an upper torso joint, which is on the ball joint, and you have all that wiggly-waggly, and you have your rotation right there. Legs can go forward, about that far back, about that far outward, about that far. Pretty decent range of movement there. You do have thigh rotation. Knees. Here's a double jointed knee, and you get over 90 degrees. And the feet are on a big ball joint. They can move up, they can move down. You have some rotation as well as some ankle tiltage, which is a bit hindered by the suit here, how that hangs down. That's pretty much all the ankle tilt you're going to get there. So now let's run through the accessories. As usual, you get the display base there. And you can see the nice Justice League logo right there. Nameplate, Aquaman, in case you forgot who he is. Again, pretty nice looking display base there. And of course it has the adjustable little cradle there to nestle ever so gently under his aqua parts, and you can just sit him down right there, and there is Aquaman on the base. So as always, nice little display option if you want to take advantage of it. You also get extra hands. On the hands that are on him already are just the open, relaxed hands, but you also get a pair of closed fists, so you can do some aqua punching. And again, just nicely detailed. Love the paintwork. Really nicely done. So you get a pair of closed fists, and you also get a pair of Trident holding hands, which again have that same amount of paintwork and detail going on. And speaking of the Trident, well, before we get to the Trident, you also get the replacement wrist pegs, in case the ones that are on him break. You always have backups, which is always very much appreciated. But now let's talk about the Trident itself. So here is Aquaman's Trident, and very nicely done, as you can see. Love the coloration on it. You see you get some little notches, little nicks in it. It's been used in battle quite a few times, but nicely done. And moving down to the end here, again you get some nice details. So yeah, very, very nice Trident there for the man of Aqua. And we can just put this in the Trident holding hand here, which is quite easy to do. We can grab Aquaman here. Come here, Aquaman. And the hands are very easy to swap out. They just pop right off and pop right on. Whoop, and there you go. You can have him holding his mighty Trident. So, you got that going on. That looks cool. And the last accessory that is included is the mother box. Here's the mother box. You can see, again, really nice detail, really nice paintwork there. Looks quite cool. It's quite hefty as well. I mean, it's not made of metal, but there's definitely, it has some heft to it. I think this is just like a solid, like block of plastic here. It does have a little bit of heft to it. But, yeah, really, really nicely done. So here we have one of the mother boxes, which is pretty cool. So now let's bring in our other Justice League members. We almost have them all. And we have the Woman of Wonder, the Man of Bat, the Man of Super, and the Ash of Fleur. It's the best I can do. But there we have our Justice League so far. 5 down, 1 to go. And they look real good together. Real good. So there you go. So there you have Aquaman. And yeah, another fantastic figure from Hot Toys. Just amazing detail, amazing paintwork. As usual, articulation is a bit hindered by the suit, so you're not going to be able to get him in, some extreme dynamic poses, but still, he's decently posable, but still all around a tremendous display piece. Overall, I am quite pleased with him, so bring on Cyborg so we can finish up the team here. So, there you go. Now, if you would like this or any other Hot Toys figures, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my Hot Toys playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Hot Toys Justice League Aquaman, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, boom in your face. No, Arthur, so good of you to meet me here. Yeah, well, I don't do rooftops, so this better be good. I'll cut to the chase then. I'm starting a team of superheroes to save the world from an incredible evil. You're starting a team, huh? Does this team have a name? Well, the working title is Justice League, but I prefer to call it Batman and His Insignificant Friends. And why are you in charge? I'm rich. That automatically makes me the leader. Yeah, well, I'll think about it. I have one question for you. Yeah, what's that? What do you eat, whales or something? Why do you need a fork this big? Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Alright. Tell that singing crab I said hi.